Hi guys, I'm at the allotment today and I've been meaning to do this video now for a couple of days, but there's been so many people up here and I don't like filming when my plot neighbours are around. It's really warm today. We've had some lovely weather the last few days and it's just been too hot to dig or anything, so I've just come up to get some stuff to make a salad. Because we're having pizza oven again tonight. We had it last night, and tonight I'm going to be cooking marinated belly pork in it, which I know sounds crazy for a pizza oven, but I just cook everything in it. So last night I did chicken in a herb and garlic marinade, jacket potatoes, spring rolls, and then I did the pizza because that's the quickest thing to cook. So yeah, tonight we're going to have belly pork and I want some salad from the allotment. Sorry, my phone went. Yeah, so I'm at the allotment and I'm going to do a bit of food shopping, which I absolutely love. And with all the rain and everything, I really thought that this year was just going to be a write-off. My second plot isn't ready. My plot neighbours said they would rotivate it for me about 2 months ago, and the weather has just been absolutely horrendous. They bought the rotavator up finally and it broke, and so they're waiting now for a part for that to be fixed. So I've got all this veg to go in and nowhere to put it because the plot isn't ready. So yeah, I just didn't think I'd have anything, but I've got a few bits. Now it's really weedy and I don't care, it's far too hot today to weed. But yeah, we're just going to collect a few bits to go for the salad, and I want some stuff for herbal tea as well, so we'll get that while we're here too. So this is my lettuce and weed bed, and this lettuce is called black-seeded Simpson, and the red one there is, I think, Marvel with 4 seasons. I've only just put them in, so that's why that's looking a bit pathetic. Should perk it. I don't think it's enjoying the heat. That one's had it, I think, but the others are lovely. So what I do with my lettuce is I use it as a cut and come again. Instead of letting it grow massive and taking the whole head, I just end up taking little leaves at a time. So I'm just going to take a few leaves off every plant, and that should be more than enough. So I've got another row of lettuce here too, and these are onions and shallots here. Lettuce, planted my kohlrabi in there, and I've got some beetroot. Yeah, so I'm going to take a few leaves from here as well. So in this bed now I have some wild garlic and chives, and I bought some spring onions called ishikura, I think they're called, and I was told they were perennial, but I haven't read anywhere else that they are. So I planted some bunches here and they died back, and that was it, but they come back this year and they're getting like seed heads on them as well. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to just chop some right at the base here so the root stays in, and hopefully they'll grow back again next year. If not, it doesn't matter. But yeah, they're getting a bit of rust on them now too. And also, while I'm here, these are my chives, and the flowers I absolutely love in a salad, so I'm going to pick some chives and some spring onions from this bed. The bees are loving it as well. Okay, so this is my broad bean bed, and I got some behind me also. Now I planted about 160 broad bean plants, but they didn't do very well this year. Never mind. So anyway, the ones that I have got, I'm quite grateful for. Now I love eating broad beans when they're tiny, and this year, because I haven't got that many, I don't really want to get them too small, but I am going to have some because I love them in a salad. So I'm going to just pick a few now to add to the salad. So this is my garlic bread. This is my garlic bed, and I also planted broad beans here. And yeah, they haven't done that well, so I don't know if they just haven't enjoyed this bed or what. But what I wanted to show you was this. This is a garlic scape, and it's the garlic trying to go to seed, and I don't want that. I want it to put all its energy back in making the bulb. So I'm gonna snap that off. And these are really nice to cook with. I'm not that keen on garlic, but these are beautiful. So I'm gonna pick all the scapes and take them home with me. So I've got my bits and bobs for the salad. Next I'm gonna pick some tea. So this is my chamomile. I'm gonna pick loads of these flowers. So the next thing I'm gonna pick for my tea is some leaves off my fruit bushes. So this is a black currant bush, and I'm gonna get the leaves and dry them. They're really nice and tea. And then what I did is I planted a raspberry cane here, or I think there was one, and I planted another one. Anyway, they didn't do very well. And now I can't get rid of them. They keep sending up runners. I get no raspberries off them, but they're a bit of a pain. So I've read that you can make tea out of the leaves. So this is black currant, that's a black currant, and that's a black currant. And then I have a gooseberry bush in there somewhere. I've got loads of strawberries. Oh, there's a strawberry there. Now, guaranteed, because I want the raspberry, there won't be any here. Where are they? Oh, it's a bit of a jungle in here. Now, I know I saw some the other day, and I thought, don't pick them yet, because... there they are. This is a raspberry, and this is a raspberry. So I'm going to cut them now and get some leaves and dry them for tea. So this is almost there. I'm going to go home now and sort it all out. Okay guys, I'm back from the allotment now, and I've got all my food, and it's far too hot to be inside, so I'm going to prep everything outside. I'm going to light the pizza oven now, and I'm also going to cook some rice. So I'll get everything sorted and then I'll be back with you. Okay, so I've got my salad stuff here. This is just like my leaves for tea, and I've got my chamomile for the tea, and I've also picked a load of chive flowers, and I'm going to make some chive vinegar, so that'd be quite nice. So right, crack on with the salad. So the lettuce, as soon as you cut it in the allotment, it goes really bloppy. It's not crunchy like you get in the supermarkets. So what you need to get, I've got some cold water. I need to rinse this anyway. So what I do is I just put it in a jug of cold water and just let it soak, and then I'll clean it. But what you want to do, you want to put this in the fridge in water, and that'll keep it nice and crispy. Put that down in the shade. I've got my spring onions here that I'm just going to chop up, chive flowers, and pod the broad beans. So let's have a look at the first broad beans of the year. Oh wow, these are good size. Now then, for me, these are a little bit too big. I make them a little bit smaller because I think the skin's a bit tough, and my little boy's the same, but my dad loves them like this. Now apparently you are supposed to boil every bean that you have, because they contain toxins that can upset your tummy. I never cook broad beans, and I'm fine with that, but maybe, you know, everybody's different, aren't they? So now these are more the size. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in that. So quite long pods, getting quite a few beans. And I love the inside, it's like cotton wool, so soft. And then this will just go straight in the compost. Right, so I'm going to get all my salad ready and then I'll be back. Sorry if you can't see me. So I'm going to cook my rice out here now. I've got the pizza oven on. This rice we had the other week for my birthday and it was absolutely gorgeous. You know me by now, I don't go by measurement, I just go by eye. So it was a Mediterranean dish we had, and it came with rice, and it was orzo rice cooked in basmati rice. But what they do is they fry the orzo rice in butter first to brown it. So I'm gonna just add a bit of this. Too much. Again. There we go. So got my orzo rice. I say it's orzo. It's pasta that looks like rice. So I'm going to fry this now in the batter until it browns. Okay, so the rice is done now, and you have to keep on stirring it continuously, otherwise it burns and it goes quite quickly in the end. And now I'm going to add some, you can use the recipe asks for risotto rice, but I haven't got any. I've just got long grain. You can also use basmati, so I'm going to do half a cup and put that in. So I've got half a cup of easy cook rice, and I'm just going to fry that in the butter as well. And now I'm going to add 1 cup of water, so whatever amount of rice you put in, you want double the water. Now you can use vegetable stock if you like. Now earlier when I went to the allotment I got some garlic scapes, so I'm going to put them in to give it a bit of garlic flavour, and I've also got a bit of rock salt here. I'm just going to add a good pinch or 2. There we go. Right, and then I'll just bring that to the boil and let it simmer then for about 10 to 12 minutes. So this is my homegrown tea. I've got the raspberry leaf and the black currant. They're quite different. That's the raspberry one and that's the black currant one. So it doesn't matter that they're all together. That's my chamomile in the jars, which I'm going to not dry. I'm going to have fresh tonight in a latte, chamomile latte before bed. Chill me out. Lovely. Right, so I'll leave these in the sun as long as possible and then I'll take them in overnight. Yeah, and then once they dry, I'll just put them in a jar and use it when I want. So here we have it. Here's tonight's meal. So pork, belly pork and his pork steaks. They were marinated in a Chinese sauce and done in the pizza oven. The rice turned out really well, and it's a Turkish recipe for rice. And here's the salad that my little boy helped me make, and it's all from the allotment. So there's broad beans, chive flowers, lettuce, and in there as well there's some of the spring onion. And there we have it. So I hope everybody's enjoying the nice weather, and I'll see you soon. Bye.